Hi everyone, my name is Dévi and welcome to Book Connoisseur. First I want to say I'm so sorry if you can hear that air conditioning. It is so loud in here and I have no idea how to turn it off. But yeah, we're just gonna roll with it. So I thought I would film my May TBR for you. So as you might already know, May is AAPI Heritage Month in the US. And so I'm planning on reading some Asian authors this month as a way to celebrate that. I myself am half Indian, so I wanted to make sure to highlight that on my channel. So let's get started. First book, which probably isn't a surprise if you've been watching my videos, is River East, River West by Aubrey Lescure. Aubrey Lescure is a French-Chinese-American writer, and this book is about a young girl and her stepfather, which I think is a really unique perspective that you don't read about often, and I'm excited to read this because it's on the Women's Prize for Fiction shortlist. The second book I'm planning to read, which is also on the Women's Prize for Fiction shortlist, is Brotherless Night by Dévi Ganeshananthan. This is about the civil war in Sri Lanka during the 1980s and 1990s, from the perspective of a teenage girl. I am listening to this on audiobook from my library, and the author is Sri Lankan. The next book I'm planning to read is The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley. And this author, I believe, is half British and half Cambodian. This book comes out on May 7th, so it's coming out really soon, and it's a sci-fi novel about time travel. And in a way, it's sort of like a historical fiction. It's about like these historical characters from the 1800s or earlier traveling through time to present day. I'm really excited to read these AAPI authored books. Hope you'll be reading some Asian authors this month. Let me know in the comments what books you're reading. I would love to hear about them. I have one more Asian author that I'm planning to read, but I'm going to save that for last because I actually want your opinion on if I should read it or not. I'm not exclusively reading Asian authors this month, but I'm hoping to have them represented in my reading. The next book I'm reading is Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Mellers. I am really excited about this book. I already started reading it and I'm loving it. I was feeling a little slumpy, but I'm happy to say that this helps with my reading slump. More on that in another video. Cleopatra and Frankenstein is about a couple in New York, Cleo and Frank, who have a very big age difference, very big socioeconomic difference. Cleo is a struggling artist and Frank owns a successful advertising agency, and it's about their relationship and their friends and their circle. It's really good so far. I wasn't expecting to like it so much, but yeah, I highly recommend it if you haven't read it yet. Well, I'm about that far in, so we'll see if I still love it by the end, but I think I will. The next book I'm planning to read this month is Shuggie by Douglas Stewart. This book is about a boy living in Glasgow, I believe. Glasgow, Scotland, and his mother who struggles with alcoholism. This book won the Booker in 2020. Oh, also Douglas Stewart is the author of Young Mungo, which is a book I've talked about before on this channel. I'll link the video if you want to check it out. Okay, this is where I need your help. I promised myself I would start annotating books while I'm reading them this year, and I haven't so far, but I'd really like to start. And the reason I want to do this is I want to retain more of what I'm reading. I feel like often a book will go in one ear and out the other. Or should I say one eye and out the other? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I was trying to figure out what book will be a good one to start with. I'm a little squeamish about writing in books, but I'm trying to break that habit. I know it's really good for retaining information and just having a conversation with the book, and I like the idea of a book as a conversation between the author and the reader, potentially returning to that book later on and seeing how I engaged with it at the point in my life when I first read it. So that being said, I have a book that's been sitting on my shelf for a while that I think I'm going to choose to annotate first, and that is A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara. Okay, I know, I know this book is so divisive. You either hate it or you love it. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. It's either people's absolute favorite book they've ever read or they literally think it was a waste of time. And the reason is it's so traumatic. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I already know what happens in this book. At one point in my life, decided I was never gonna read it, and I read a synopsis of the plot. Anyway, so I know what happens. I mean, I don't remember everything, but I know where it's headed. And I know it's a very difficult read. That's part of the reason why I think it might be a good one for me to annotate. As a person on the internet reviewing books for a handful of you to enjoy, I feel like I should read this book. I need to be able to refer to it in conversation, refer to it in reviews, compare it to other things. So I think I'm going to annotate this, and this is going to be my first book that I annotate. I want to know, do you think that that's a good idea? I'm not sure. Am I prepared? Am I in a good headspace to read this? I think I am. So yeah, I might just dive in. I really want to know your opinion. Can you let me know in the comments? Do you think I should annotate A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara? I really would like to get this read at some point. I'm sort of prepared for what to expect, so it shouldn't mess with me too much, but you never know. That is my May TBR. Please let me know, what AAPI books are you reading this month? Should I annotate A Little Life by Hanya Yanagihara? Am I nuts? I don't know. Maybe. Please like and subscribe. I'm happy to have you be part of this community, and I will be back with another booktube video soon. Bye!